Bank funds management. Understanding bank funds, tunnel owned by banks or current assets controlled by bank and at any time can be cash. Understanding of bank funds management, the process of managing funds, planning, allocation from supervision of funds, put in the aspect of collecting and channeling public funds in order to benefit for customers and for banks. Purpose of bank funds management, collecting funds from various sources and allocate them with due regard to funds managing principle to achieve optimal profits. Source of bank funds derived from own capital 1. Paid in capital 2. Retained earnings 3. Reserves 4. Shareholders derived from loan funds from outside parties 1. Ordinary interbank loans 2. Call money 3. Loans from Indonesian banks 4. TLBI loans coming from the community 1. Demand deposit 2. Time deposit 3. Savings. Affecting the amount of bank funds 1. Fund structure 2. Interest rates 3. Monetary reserves 4. Tax rates. Bank funds allocation definition of bank allocation of the bank determining of how much bank funds will be allocated to various alternative interests. Bank allocation of objective is 2. To achieve a certain level of portability 2. To maintain a certain level of liquidity in order to maintain public confidence or customers. Listening to bank balance and is funding source and bank fund allocation. Funding source on liabilities item and bank funds allocation on assets item. Funds management is the science and art of managing the process or withdrawing and collecting funds that are optimal and with a reasonable cost of money. What is meant by fair is the cost of money can compete with other banks. Planning the amount of bank funds. Data and information needed in planning the amount of bank funds include 2. Banking law and central bank circulars 2. Monitoring situation in economic conditional public opinion or EPC and amount of living cost 3. Number of rival banks and the amount of cost of fund placed 4. Capital adequacy ratio or CAR or the capital adequacy ratio and bank for international sentimentals or BIS. Source of bank funds. The assets of bank consist of current assets and fixed assets which are guarantors of bank solvency, whereas bank funds capital are used for working capital and guarantors of bank funds come from two sources, namely internal source and external source. Internal sources are funds sourced from the bank, such as capital deposits or sell a share, fertilizing reserves, retained earnings, and others. These funds are permanent, and funds from external sources are funds sourced from outside banks or third parties, such as deposit, current account, call money, and others. These funds are temporary or must be returned to banks or capital or required fund is a sum of cash that has been deposited by the owner by other such organisms from within the bank itself. Consists of core capital and supplementary capital. Core capital Core capital consists of paid-up capital and reserves in the form of profit after tax. In detail, core capital can take the forms such as 2. Paid in capital 2. Equity share 3. General reserves 4. Reserve destination 5. Retained earnings 6. What's your profit 7. Portion of net assets of a subsidiary whose consolidated financial statement or monetary interest. Complementary capital. Complementary capital consists of reserves stored in the form of profit after tax, as well as loans which can be equated with capital. In complementary capital, which can be in form of 1. Reservoirs of revaluation of type of fixed assets. 2. Reservoirs for right of assets classified. 3. Equity capital according to this it is called a hybrid debt or equity capital instrument. And 4. Subordinate loans. Bank capitalization. Definition of bank capital. A number of funds interested by the bank's owner the time of the bank's establishment are intended to finance the bank business activities. Bank capital is divided into two, namely core capital and supplementary capital. Core capital divided into paid-in capital, retained earnings, last year's profit, current year's earnings, share ownership, general reservoirs, purpose reservoirs, and subordinaries will division, and supplementary capital divided into fixed asset revaluation reserves, allowance for classified asset loss, quasi-capital, and subordinary loans. Okay guys, that's the short material that can I convey. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.